Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah, amma ba'd. Thank you for tuning in and joining us as we go live. Unexpectedly, actually. Never made any promos for this or nothing like that. But there has been some updates, or we heard recently that there's a fear of the coronavirus hitting the Saudi Arabia area, specifically for, Umrah and the area of Mecca and Medina, as it is very packed with people. And subhanAllah, people are afraid that it might affect them and affect the visit to perform the Umrah. And the Saudi government wants to make sure that no coronavirus is coming into the country because of that. And because this is happening, we had to talk to somebody who has the right information. And as we have been giving you guys updates regarding the Hajj and the Umrah packages that the brothers at Al-Manasik are offering, and specifically the Hajj brothers at Al-Manasik have been doing this for over 20 years, mashallah, and they have direct contact with the Ministry of Hajj and Umrah. And we have brother Farid. Some people are saying that this virus had already hit the area, and some people are just saying, no, this is just a scam, it's prank, nothing's happening. So we don't know what's going on. So has there any cases been really announced in Saudi Arabia regarding this?
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Up till our present moment, followed by Kuwait, Iraq, a couple of cases in Dubai, then Oman. So the Saudi government wanted to take precautions. So they decided to strategy to deal with this virus, or at least the people coming into the country, to ensure that it stays as a zero case area.
I see, mashallah. So now, real quick, before we go into more detail, what does it mean?
Basically, as you all been hearing, just like I am, from medical reports and some news agencies, the issue with corona, it's because it stays dormant, or the carrier doesn't know for a couple of weeks that he doesn't have it, nor does he or she display any symptoms. And they would just go around their daily life interacting with everybody. That's what's making it more difficult to control. And we've witnessed in the past, alhamdulillah, I've been doing this for about 20 years. And we've witnessed between the SARS and the MERS and the swine flu, H1N1, and the birds flu. And we also, like in 1987, when they had this meningitis. When you submit your Hajj paperwork, and they are very strict about you taking that shot or taking a booster for that shot, to a point that when you check into the country for Hajj specifically, you will be stopped by a medical team and you will be asked to show your meningitis shot. You will be asked when you took the meningitis shot, because it needs a couple of days before it takes effect. And sometimes they do give you pills to boost the meningitis shot so it will be effective when you enter Saudi. So alhamdulillah, during those years when we had all those previous viruses I just mentioned, there has been very, very limited cases that has been reported that people came back from Saudi with swine flu or the bird flu or the SARS or the MERS. So alhamdulillah, they've been very successful in controlling its spread, especially during Hajj. Are we fearful of it? No, alhamdulillah. Been taken almost over 10,000 Hajjis right now, even during those seasons. We've never had a single case, alhamdulillah, nor did me or my colleagues who are in this field, that we've heard any of our Hajjis have suffered through any of those viruses. So far, so good, alhamdulillah, and I don't think there is a need for that too much fear and too much worry, because based on what we've been hearing from doctors on the news agencies, more people die out of flu every year, and really nobody pays attention. Last year alone, I believe in the US, about 56,000 people died out of the flu alone, the regular flu. And I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of people died worldwide.
Are the Umrah and tourism only, or Or and is it only people from the Middle East? Is it people from China, Japan? What's going on? Who's affected by
You
this?
can acquire three types of visas to enter Saudi for us.
Uh-huh.
One of them is an Umrah visa, which is if you are residing in the U.S. and you can legally return to the U.S., like by a work visa, a student visa, or a green card, for example, or a work permit. So that will enable you to take your passport and a copy of your permit and submit it to the Saudi consulate and obtain a Umrah visa.
Uh-huh.
That type of visa is blocked by the Hajj ministry system. As of yesterday, no one can go in with those type of permits and apply for a Umrah visa. But for those who are U.S. passport holders, you can just go online and submit for a tourist visa. And that tourist visa is allowed for you to enter Saudi Arabia. Actually, we've been hearing that airlines, actually based on a mandate from the Saudi government, the airlines are not allowed to board you on their planes if you have a Umrah visa stamped on your passport.
Really?
But if you have a tourist visa, they're allowed to let you in. However, what we've been hearing from our team and staff on the ground, that today there were checkpoints earlier today when this rule first came out from the Saudi government, that they were returning everyone who is in Medina that's coming to visit Mecca with ihram clothing, they were sending him back to Medina, not allowing that person to enter into Mecca.
Really?
So they're up Jeddah, Riyadh, Khobar, any other city in Saudi Arabia, so they cannot prevent you from going in to Saudi. But at the checkpoints of Mecca and Medina, if they see you wearing your ihram, that means there is only one purpose of you entering the city, and they're sending you back. And now there's the third type of visa, which is the 5-year multiple business kind of work, business-related visas. It's the same thing. If you just go in and out of Mecca with your regular clothing, definitely China, Japan, South Korea, Malaysia, Singapore, Pakistan, India, Indonesia, Yemen, Iran, and some GCC countries. So they're just blocking all those right now to come and perform Hajj and Umrah.
Okay.
Umrah.
Alhamdulillah, Allahumma barik.
It's too early for Hajj, so I do
Of
apologize.
course, yeah. I mean that's something that people are thinking about because Hajj is coming up. Ramadan is just around the corner, and Hajj is coming up. Do you think this will last long enough for people to actually be afraid of the Umrahs in Ramadan or even coming up to Hajj?
Again, I go back to what we hear from news channels when they host some doctors to talk about this and discuss it. This is the flu season time. So they're expecting that when the flu season time is over, that you're going to get into the summertime, and inshallah, that will be put under control.
Inshallah.
However, the beauty about our religion is إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ, that actions are based on intentions.
No.
Right? So I encourage everyone who really have the pure intention to go to Hajj, to make that intention and not say, oh, well, you know what, because of this kind of flu virus, I'm not just going to go.
Right.
None of us can guarantee. I can't guarantee that I'm going to finish this interview right now, this discussion that we're having.
Right.
Our lives are in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and no one knows if we're going to live 6 months from now to perform Hajj. However, if we had the firm conviction and niyyah, the intention that we want to go to Hajj, and then something happened, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah.
Yeah.
We have a group of about, 2 groups actually, a total of about 110 people that we're supposed to go to Umrah with all visas issued, hotel, airline. We're done. One on March 8th, the other one on March 13th.
Subhanallah.
Even if all has been canceled, but all of our intentions were to go and visit the Masjid of the Prophet ﷺ, pray 5 times a day there, visit Al-Baqiyah and say salam to the dead believers and the Sahaba in that holy place. And we had all the intention to go to Mecca, visit the Kaaba, do Umrah. Some of us wanted to do multiple Umrahs and pray in the Haram 5 times a day, get that 100,000 prayer reward, and come back to the U.S.
Yeah.
But subhanallah, Allah Azza wa Jal decreed otherwise. But I ask Allah that all of those that had the intention, then they were prevented, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give them the reward for that.
Well,
so
definitely,
have
yeah.
a firm intention that yes, I'm going. And all the doctors that I've been talking to from within the Muslim community, they say, brother, come on, Hajj is 5 months from now. Inshallah, they will get a handle on that. But don't wait till 5 months from now to do your Hajj reservation, because then it will be gone. There will be no more seats left.
Yeah, tickets will be sold out. إن شاء الله. نسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى يوفقنا وإياكم إلى كل خير. طب بالعربي للإخوة الذين لا يتكلمون اللغة الإنجليزية، إذا يعني تفضلتم علينا أن تزودونا بالمعلومات نوعا ما، حتى ما يكون حد يعني غايب عن المعلومات هذه. الله يبارك فيك.
بس نحن ما كان اتفاقنا التكلم باللغة.
زودنا عليك. الله يبارك فيك.
أنا صراحة أنت يعني طبعا عرفت المعلومات باللغة العربية، فمن الممكن أنت تختصر يعني بإذن الله.
لا بس يطلع منك أحلى إن شاء الله.
بالنسبة للأخوة الغير ناطقين, I take an excuse from the brothers who are English speakers and they don't understand Arabic. Brother Safwan asked me to just briefly mention about to translate into Arabic what I've said. And may Allah help me with the translation, because I'm kind of more of an English speaker than an Arabic one, but الحمد لله رب العالمين.
الحمد لله.
في الحقيقة يعني إنه الأمر ما هو يعني منتشر أصلاً، ما في ولا قضية واحدة في السعودية تم الإبلاغ عنها بالنسبة للكورونا فيروس، ولكن حذراً من الحكومة السعودية وخاصة وزارة الحج على أساس ما تتفاقم المسألة، طبعاً لأن الحجاج يأتوا لبيت الله الحرام من كافة أنحاء الكرة الأرضية. والآن تقريباً ما في مكان إلا ما انتقلت له العدوى هذه تاعت الكورونا. فحرصاً من الحكومة السعودية ووزارة الحج على التحكم بعدم الانتشار لهذا المرض في المملكة، خاصة أنه طبعاً موسم الحج قادم، فحبوا يسكروا المداخل الآن إلى أن يتم إيجاد طرق صحية علاجية أو وقائية لهذا الفيروس. فالناس اللي عندهم الآن الجرين كارد والتصريح العمل حيكون من الصعب أو مستحيل أنه يدخلوا على السفارة السعودية تسمح لأحد بالحصول على تأشيرة عمرة. ولكن بما أنه يعني الأخوة والأخوات اللي عندهم الجنسيات الأمريكية بسهولة ممكن يطلعوا على الإنترنت يعني ويحصلوا بأنفسهم أو عن طريقة شركة حج وعمرة بالحصول على تأشيرة سياحة. الآن تأشيرة السياحة هذه يسمحوا لك أنك تدخل للمملكة، ولكن لو كان عليك لبس الإحرام حيمنعوك أنك تدخل مكة والمدينة. فأنا صراحة يعني أنصح اللي يريد الذهاب للمملكة من أجل قضاء فريضة العمرة أن يدخل مكة بدون إحرام، يعني يلبي ينوي يقول لبيك اللهم عمرة ويدخل باللبس العادي، ولكن عليه الفدية، لأنه من محظورات الإحرام إنك ما تكون لابس لبس الإحرام. فكونك دخلت وأنت غير لابس ملابس الإحرام فيجب عليك الفدية، فتكون مثلا هي تدفع الفدية. أنه الأخوة يعني الانتظار ليوم الاثنين أو الثلاثاء قد تتضح الأمور يعني قليلا بالنسبة لقرارات وزارة الحج والحكومة السعودية. الآن الموضوع صراحة ساخن جدا، لأنه هذا اليوم الأول اللي نعرف نحن كشركات حج وعمرة في هذا الموضوع.
وهو الأمر يعني نوعا ما يعني نسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يعافينا ويعافي المسلمين من هذا المرض. يعني في خطورة إذا دخل المملكة، لأنه كثافة المعتمرين والأجانب في المملكة يعني كثيرة ما شاء الله.
صح، هو غير مميت، والناس اللي عم بتموت منه هم الناس الكبار في السن أو الناس اللي عندهم إشكال في جهاز التنفس تاعهم أصلا. أيوة. أو في جهاز المناعة. أما الناس العاديين الصحيين فهو يعني كأي نوع ممكن، كما ذكرت سابق أنه يعني آلاف الحالات أو عشرات الآلاف الحالات من الفلو العادي اللي ناس تموت فيه سنويا
سبحان الله
في العالم كله، حتى في أمريكا يعني في آلاف الحالات اللي بتصير وحالات يعني وفاة من الفيروس الفلو الطبيعي. نعم. ولكن لسرعة انتشار الفيروس الكورونا وسرعة طبعا الآن التواصل الاجتماعي والإنترنت والنيوز هذا، فكأنه يعني صار الأمر شيء مخيف جدا.
وتضخم يعني المعلومات، الناس
بالضبط
يسمعوها
بالضبط.
ويزيدوا عليها شوية
بعدين
بهارات
صار كل يوم الخبر، كل ساعة كل ساعة كل
نعم
ساعة،
نعم.
فهذا اللي يسبب الإشكال الآخر.
صحيح صحيح. نسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يعافينا وإياكم من كل
آمين يا رب.
الخطورات وكل
آمين
المستمعين. الله يجزيك الخير
آمين.
أخي فريد على هذه
حياك الله، الله يبارك فيك، الله
المقابلة
يحفظك.
الطيبة.
إذا أي واحد عنده أي سؤال أي استفسار آخر, if anybody wants to follow up what the new rules and regulations for Umrah and what's going on recently, you can email me to Farid, Farid, at Al-Manasik, ALMANASIK.com, Farid at almanasik.com. I'll be more than happy to update you. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us all, and Allah asks subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect this ummah and bless it, and direct us to what He loves for us and what guide us to the truth, inshallah. Barakallah feekum. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alaikum assalam akhi Safwan, jazakallah.
Allah yahfazak, hayakum Allah.
Akramakallah.
So there you have it, guys. Barakallah feekum. Thank you very much for tuning in and being with us. That's Brother Farid. We will update you with his email address just in case you want to contact him. If you have any questions about going to Umrah or going out there to Saudi for any reason, they are well aware of the situation, alhamdulillah. They are well aware of the rules and regulations. They are in contact with the Ministry of Hajj and Umrah and Tourism over at the Saudi government, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. And they got some, current and updated information all the time, alhamdulillah. We thank them very much for doing that great job, and we thank you for being with us. Jazakumullah khair. And if there's any new updates, we'll definitely update you guys on, and we'll continue covering the story, because it is a story that affects us as Muslims, as reverts. It affects people who are going to Hajj or Umrah, even though Hajj is still a few months from now. It's not close enough for us to worry about. But if this carries on for a long time, then it will be something to worry about. It is something that may affect the Umrahs that are in this month. As you heard that they already canceled most of the Umrahs, or all the Umrahs that's coming into the country. But tourism still allowed, especially from places like the US here, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. But I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make sure that this story inshallah ends soon. That way Umrah people are able to go and move forward towards their performance of Umrah bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Jazakumullah khair for tuning in, and thank you very much for spreading the word. Make sure you share this video with everybody that you know, so you can get the updated news, the updated information about Umrah. If anybody that wants to go to Umrah is not sure if they should go or shouldn't go, you got the accurate information right now. You need to back off right now, cancel your ticket, unfortunately, or just postpone it for maybe a couple of weeks from now. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you the benefit of the intention that you had for Umrah. Jazakumullah khair, and we'll see you bi'idhnillahi ta'ala soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tune in for tomorrow's show at 12 Detroit time, the Revert Radio Show. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace.